Hi guys, and today I'm going to do a voice acting. I'm going to be voice acting as George Carlin. So if you don't know who this guy, he was the voice of Story of Thomas in the US. So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. I'm not one of the people who's worried about everything. You got people like this around you. Countries full of them. People walking around all day long, every minute of the day, worried about everything. What about the air? What about the water? What about the sun? What about insecticides, pesticides, food additives, carcinogens? Worried about gas? Worried about asbestos? Worried about saving endangered species? Let me tell you about endangered species, right? Saving the endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It's arrogant, knowing it's not thousands of trouble in the first place. Does anybody understand that? Interfering with nature's. Way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, if ever lived, are gone. Whoosh! They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared. That's what nature does. They just disappear these days because of a rate of 25 a day, and only regardless of the unpopular behaviour. Irrespective of behaviour on this planet, 25 species that be here today will be gone tomorrow. Let them go gracefully. Leave nature alone. Have we done enough? We're so important, so self-important that everyone's gonna say something. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest outcomes of all, saving the planet. What? What are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We didn't know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet? I'm getting tired of that shit. Tired. I'm tired of fucking Earth days. I'm tired of these self-righteous environmentalists. These white bourgeois liberals who think the only thing wrong in this country is not enough bicycle paths. People trying to make the world safe for their vovos. Besides, environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet. They don't care about the planet. None of the abstract a clean place to live. Their own habitat. The worth that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced. Narrow, unlike self-interest, doesn't impress. Besides, and there's nothing wrong with the planet. Nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked. Different. The planet is fine. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. It's been here for half a billion years. Remember about Earth Tech? Planet's been here 4.5 years. We've been, 100,000? Maybe 200,000? And we've all been in the same entries for a little over 200 years. 200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have consent to think that somehow we're a threat, that somehow we're going to put in Japanese, it's beautiful little blue screen, bold, just floating around the sun. The planet is just through for a lot worse than us. Been through all kinds of things worse than us. They've been earthquake, volcanoes, plate tectonic, continental drift, solar flares, spot next sandstorms, and magnetic reversal of the poles. Hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets and asteroids, meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rage, recurring ice ages, and we think some plastic bags that some aluminum cans are going to make a difference? The planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away. Pack your ship, folks. We're going away. It wouldn't leave much more trace either. Thank God for that. Maybe little styrophones. Maybe. Little styrophones. Planet will be long gone. Just another failed mutation. Just another closed-in biological mistake. An evolutionary color design. Something will shake us like a bad case of fleas. Service nuisance. You wanna know how planet's doing? Ask those people of Pompeii. You're frozen into position. Some volcanic ash. How the planet's doing? You know what the planet's alright? Ask those people in Mexico City or in Media or 100 other places, buried under thousands of tons of earthquake or rubble, if they feel like a threat to the planet this week. How about those people are killing whales who Hawaii to build right next to the active volcano, and wonder what they have lava in the living room? The planet will be here for a long, long, long time after we're gone, and it will heal itself, it will cleanse itself, because that's what it does. It's a self-correcting system. The air and water will recover, the earth will be renewed. If it's true, the plastic was not degradable, well, the planet will simply incorporate plastic into a new paradigm, the earth plus plastic. The earth doesn't share prejudice towards plastic. Plastic came out of the earth. The earth probably sees plastic as just another for its children. Could be the only reason the earth allowed us to be spawned from in the first place. Why the plastic for itself? Didn't know how to make it. Neither does us. Could be the air, so Angel philosophical question, why are we here? Plastic. Bass Holmes. So the plastic is here. Our job is done. We can be phased out now. I think it will be really starved already, don't you? I mean, to be fair, the planet probably sees us as mild threat. Something came dealt with. And I'm sure the planet will defend itself in a year manner of a large organism like a beehive or a man colony can muster a defense. I'm sure the planet will think it's something. What would you do if you're the planet trying to defend against us pesky, troublesome species? Let's see. What might Viruses. Viruses might be good. They seem vulnerable to viruses. And viruses were tricky, always mutating to forming new strange whatever a vaccine is developed. Perhaps this first virus could be one that compromises the immune system of these creatures. Perhaps a human immunodeficiency virus making them vulnerable to all sorts of other diseases and infections that might come along, and maybe could be spread sexually, making them no longer liable to engage in the act of reproduction. Well, that's Brunelic Gnome. And that's a start. And I can dream, can I? Don't worry about the little things. Bees, trees, whales, snails, leaves. And I can think we're part of a greater wisdom that we will never understand. A higher royal. Do I know what you want? You know what I call it? The big electron. The big electron. Whoa. 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 It doesn't punish. It doesn't judge of all. It just is. And so are we. For a little while. Thanks for being here with me for a little while at night. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I can't watch it when I'm on my own. I did a good voicing of George Carlin. So I might be here. So I might go and publish it. So I'm very excited. I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. Sorry, Vince. I was just asking again. So hope you guys enjoy my greatest acts I've done. And I'll see you next video.